She still lives inside of me.
Petermen and Brajcich using Judge Taylor for espionage with Anne-Marie Simmonds because they thought they could keep up the probation from Nicholas Wood and Judge Taylor. Chris Petermen, just like I have written down in the motion that he had sent to me, because of my given history, you know, he would use that just like Judge Taylor would every time I was in jail. And then even though she took warrants down, before I got released, she would put back up because she went with the conspiracy, not that I was in prison. She was taking bribes from Michael O'Shea and Chris Petermen to make my background bad. So if I ever did get out of jail, I could never actually hire an attorney to speak against her or anyone in Columbia County or Roseburg because I have such a bad history. And I would also be mandatorily having to live in group homes and houses, like sober houses, because of my history. I could never own my own property or get my own apartment. And they would use my prison history to continue that up. Because Judge Taylor could put a DOJ hold, or Nick Wood could go with the racket operation. And, you know, Nick Wood, as my First Amendment attorney, it would be a real good idea, since you said that on court record, to rat yourself out, buddy. Otherwise, I'm going to do it for you again. And it's going to look real bad, kind of like you went over 6 years with me on probation, had to admit to it to the entire public, and you were instantly racketeering. So if you want to do that again, Nicholas Wood, I have no fucking problem. Now, anyways, Chris Petermen with Judge Taylor, you could go with Brajcich and use how you made Chad Hatterley's history bad, because that's how other governments and Anne-Marie Simmonds would copycat how Columbia County did their racketeering operation, and then they would continue these kind of operations in small counties, but without anybody's knowledge and with no contracts, saying that it was all used on police logistics. And the reason that the judges get to testify, even though they're smaller judges, to a higher circuit court is because they know the defendant better than even the lawyers, the prosecutors, and the circuit courts or the judges, no matter what investigation it is. So the municipal judge always could have the say if the prosecutor in the circuit court wants to let her. And she never even has to testify to a grand jury or anything. She just needs to talk to her little fucking law friends, and they could just send messages to each other. And that is how you destroy somebody's history. And this is what Michael O'Shea and Petermen and Nick Brajcich were going to stick up for Officer Rigdon for giving the bribe of Chad Hatterley for. Because in Douglas County, they don't believe in real reform of the judicial department or anything like that, or helping out anybody. You know what they believe in? Racketeering. Our college got shot up. We are going to act like we didn't know about it because of Chris Petermen, because we got to defend him. And please don't blame us for terrorism and bribes that came because of a sex offending lawyer who tried to murder an informant with immunity to rape a 5-month-old baby in a fucking rehab.